One. Yo, what's going on? Much love. Trav here, bringing you some more of this mono red goggles chilling on the outside. Figured I'd bring it out here. People in the street can walk by, but we don't care, do we? Nah. So, welcome in, young, old, all my lovelies. Trav here. And if you haven't seen this deck before, we've got some deck tech breakdown and the technical specification intricacies again, but in this video I just want to play Magic, enjoy some sun, talk to you about life, and ask you, in this channel, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions, and you can comment below, or you can just answer in your head. Mono red goggles, and yeah, so I want to know how it's going for you. I want to know what I can do for you. I want to know what more I can do to entertain you and to help you achieve your goals. And in order to help you achieve your goals, I need you to know what your goals are. In order for you need to know what your goals are, you got to think ahead to the future about what you want and then consider how I can help you. So that's kind of what I'm interested in. Making plans, projections, 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. I've got some basic plans, basic sequence of how I would like life to go, but life is, if there's one thing I've learned, it's unexpected. We're all on our path, and I don't always know what it is that I want until I have it. Sometimes I think I want something and I get it, and I didn't actually want it. Do you have a similar experience to me in that, as right now we wait for our opponent to show up? Mm. What do you see? I'm just, curious. I'm curious how our relationship can best work, what I can best do for you in the long term. So think about that. Let me know in the comments. You can DM me on Snapchat, Travis D. Wu. Tell me what you think. And I think now, while we wait, take another mailbag question from Ben. Ben said, "Hey Trav, do you ever go back on past events and think about how life would have been different if you had done this or done that instead?" That's a good question. As they say, we've all fucked up, or, things have not always gone as planned for all of us. We might have, in a relationship or in a situation, done or said the wrong thing or something that caused massive repercussion. And I think we're all in this and that we have that. Do I go back and look at those events and say, what if I had done that instead? Life bifurcates in so many different, like I said, it bifurcates in two directions, but life goes in so many different directions that this is an interesting match as we wait for this. I guess if you want to skip to the Magic, you can just skip ahead. Normally it doesn't take this long. But what I do instead is, instead of think, here we go, of how things could have been different, I think about how things are better now, right? Like, why is my life better because of what's happened? And there's usually an answer to that. Like, my life is like, you always look on the sunny side. Life's always giving out lemons. We can always make lemonade. Make it juicy. We got one chance to make life juicy. Why not do it? Right? Agree, disagree, what you think, tell me, let me know. More feedback's appreciated. And not just, I normally ask for a lot of feedback about myself, and this I'm asking for feedback about you. You don't have to share if you don't want to, but I'm just curious about you and what I can do for you. I think that I'm just going to pass the turn here. The reason is I'm not sure if we want to use anger yet or incendiary command. Looks like we're up against, waste not. I'm gonna exile this. I don't think we're gonna need it. Looks like we're up against waste not. Whenever opponent discards a card, Holy fuck. Tormenting Voice says discard a card. Oh, we can discard a land. I guess that's what we want to discard a land so that the opponent gets 2 mana and doesn't get to draw a card from it. Or we could discard creatures and sweep them away. Nezumi Shortfang. We can anger that. Angry of the Gods. Funeral Charm. Let's go ahead and start off by sacking Relic of Progenitus. I think I'm going to discard Young Pyromancer because it just gives the opponent a zombie and we can untap and play Anger of the Gods. And hopefully that'll do it. I'm also going to play this land. The reason being, if we get to 5 mana to play Pyromancer Goggles, we have a good chance no matter what the opponent's position is. And, ooh, the opponent has all these Urborgs, all these foil Urborgs. It just discards it. Another Nezumi Shortfang. Come on, land. Nice. So, we have Pyromancer's Goggles down. The opponent wants us to discard. I will happily discard Tormenting Voice and totally rage demolish our opponent with Incendiary Command. Yes. The opponent does get to draw a card. Congratulations on that. Congrats on that. But have you considered this? 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 damage to target? No. 4 damage? No. 4 damage? No. 2 damage? Yes. Copy. Roger that. Pretty brutal. Dece. And redirect to a Mutavault. So the opponent is going to have a Mutavault left. And if they can make us discard a card, I'll happily discard a Mountain. The Rack. No worries. No worries. So we could throw down Incendiary Command and go after the Mutavault and do 8 to the opponent. And that might be a better play, but I'm greedy and I'm going to wait till the opponent plays a second land. And we can blow that up. Although, if it's a swamp, what's the point, I guess? Rotting Rats. Cool. Discard this one. Opponent has 2 cards left. This might come down to the wire here. It's possible. So we could go with, I'm going to go Incendiary Command. 4 damage to target player. Reason being, just want to get that land. Do the 8 now while we can. Knock the opponent to 9. So it's kind of, we're not guaranteed to win. I like our chances, though. We've got really good top decks. Go ahead and sit down. Last 2 videos, the last 2 videos I recorded inside, and I feel that that was a mistake because we could have done this out here. Well, it's not a mistake. Like I like to say, I don't think back how life would have been better if I had recorded the last 2 videos outside. Or how I think about how things are now. I learned right now. Now I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna record my shit outside. Tormenting Voice. I learned from that. I learned from that. That if I have the opportunity to record outside, I should do that. Always. Why? Because it's better. Why is it better? Because it is more challenging for one, and I think it's more. Tell me, why do you think it's better to record outside? Am I right or am I wrong? Shout out to Stream of Consciousness Ramble. It's a skill anyone can develop, but it's not a very good conversational skill, let me tell you. Interesting. Ensnaring bridge. Okay, well, we have plenty of burn, such as bingo, bango, bongo. Ha, I knew one day we would banefire the opponent. By the way, I don't think this is a very good matchup. Bingo, bango, bongo. I think that we probably got kind of lucky to win. Okay, sideboard. Do we want Shattering Spree to deal with Ensnaring Bridge and the rack? Maybe I'm gonna cut the Searing Blazes. We can always discard them if they're not good. And then we could have Stone Rain. Anger of the Gods is actually potentially decent. It was decent that game. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll with this. Hi, good luck opponent. Welcome back to round number 3. I'm gonna keep it. I don't love it. But we've got our goggles and we've got Molten Slag Heap, so maybe, just maybe, one day, we can get there, get there, get there. Maybe, just maybe, one day, we can get there, get there, get there. Young Pyromancer is maybe exciting. Throw Waste Not. Sweet, man. Pretty much, I'm just gonna start storing. Like, I know I'm not supposed to do that right now. You're supposed to wait. Basically, we charge up our slag heap, uh, and try to get, damn, no bueno. No bueno. This is no bueno. Ooh, the opponent took Young Pyromancer. That is strange. If we win this game with Pyromancer goggles, you done fucked up, opponent. Raven's Crime. Congrats on drawing cards. It's really dumb and really good. Gotta empty our hand out ASAP. Best possible draw on the deck is a land. Why do I keep putting counters on the slag keep right now? Because F6 saves time, life is short, and 2, 3 are really our only chance is getting Pyromancer goggles out. Alright, I'm discarding Young Pyro because I don't want them to draw a card. We have Incendiary Command later on, hopefully to sweep things off. Interesting. Opponent has 2 cards left. Shrieking Affliction, and they have only the 1 card, but we're taking a pounding. So we really need to draw a land. Nice. So next turn, we could either get the goggles down, but we will probably need to. Yeah, that's the annoying one. Is that the opponent draws a card every time we do that. Like, the best thing that can happen is we just draw buckets of lands for the rest of the game. Okay. Down to 12. And there's a Nezumi Short Fang. That's weird. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I shouldn't have played a land. So we could hold it to discard it. Incendiary Command deals 2 damage to each creature. Destroy target non-basic land. Nice. So, yeah, I mean, I think I should have held a land. I believe that was a mistake, because if the opponent can make us discard, Let's Fulminator Mage, whatever. No big deal. There's a land which I'm actually going to hold because we can use more cards. If the opponent draws a discard spell, I just want to discard. Damn. The mountain. Damn. Waste not is bonkers. Wrench mind. Alright. We're pretty much finished. I'm going to concede. We're just dead to the affliction. We're too far behind. GG. GG opponent. You got us. Submit deck. And we're back. Rapid fire. I like it. Opponent and I are both on a blistering pace. I'm going to keep this hand and I'm going to get our discards going immediately because we want to get this stuff out of our hand before Waste Not comes down. So I'm going to go ahead and Tormenting Voice and Magmatic Insight ASAP, ASAP, ASAP. Ha, opponent, we've got nothing that you really want to take. Ooh, oh, they took the Tormenting Voice, is kind of weird. Oh, wait, I guess that's kind of sweet. We're down on cards, and really our way to win, I feel, is by being up on cards. So one day, if we get to 5 and we get to Pyromancer Goggles, I think that would be the way to win. Again, I said I don't think this is a very good matchup. I was happy to win one game. I thought that was a bit lucky. We got a bit rucky. B's and G's. Hearthstone. Should I play more Hearthstone? I kind of want to. Oops. I meant to use Relic first. Oops. Whoops. Oops. Whoops. I meant to have used that by now. Opponent has 3 cards left. We have 2. By the way, we should have chosen to draw first. Definitely, right? Extra cards are too important. And so we're going to win or lose by this next turn is the good news. I could have attacked with the Get to encampment. Oh no, Swarm Yard, it's over. GG's, ladies and gents. Oh, GG's, Super G's, Super G's. Okay, our hand is discarded. GG's, thanks for playing. We have no cards, we're gonna discard. That was fun. Could I have played better? Maybe. Again, I care about you, I appreciate you, and thanks for stopping by and watching, and I want to know what I can do to help. What you can do to help if you care is just give this a thumbs up. There's also Patreon, and I want to thank the patrons. That's not something I've been doing enough, so thank all of you. Love you, appreciate you. There's links to that below. There's links to free stuff for you below as well. So go click those links, and I'll see y'all in the comments. Much love. Take care.